Got a Qsp here. Yeah. All right. This is a Kestrel. I mean, I don't know if that's how you pronounce that. Kestrel. 14C28N, stonewash, JG10 handle. All right, let's get it out of there. Let's see what's inside the box. Enough with labels and stuff. All right. Well, that's what it's supposed to look like. I mean, I think this is a cool little feature that Qsp does. They do basically a little, I don't know, a little schematics on the knife that's in the box. It's pretty cool. Yeah. Couple of stickers. Have a knife day. And then better knife, better life. Pretty cool. All right, let's get it out of here. Nice form fit box. This is, I mean, for as small as the knife looks, this got some girth, man. It's got a little bit of weight to it. Does it say the weight on here? Let's look on the card. Doesn't say the weight. All right. No matter. All right, let's get rid of this. A Kestrel 14C. Pretty good grip on that G10. I don't know if it's showing it, but it's got some pretty neat texturing on it. Steel polished liners. Looks like a titanium pocket clip. We'll come back to that. And then thumb stud, spidey stud, and back flipper. Let's check the back flipper. Let's get that blade out. I mean, nice little clip point. I mean, I can see why I picked this knife up. That's attractive to me. I like it. It's a good looking knife. For, a good looking pocket knife. Man, is that nice. That too. I mean, it's a little bit of a shakedown, but this is a knife that the way that detent is set and that blade's coming out, visually, audibly, and the sensory feel of it all, I don't think I'm going to do a thing to that action just because of how that's coming out. You know, could I improve it the way that it's coming, the way that it's closing? Maybe. But at the risk of messing that up, wow, is that nice. Locked up really good. There is a little bit of wiggle when it's not locked right there. But we'll deal with that. We'll check into it. Man. Yeah, the way that comes off, really nice. I mean, it's just barely a full grip for me. If I grip strong without that thumb forward, it's definitely just a forefinger grip. Nice little compact, definitely a small to a medium knife. There's nothing large about it at all. Yeah, I like it. I definitely like the way it looks. All right, well, let's get in it. And let's check it in. We'll finish checking it in, and then we'll come back to the checking it out part. Ooh, tight. Loctite. Gummy and tight. Yeah, the whole screw's coated. But I don't mind because it came out. It's when they're using the kind of Loctite that don't allow you to get it apart. That's when I go, ugh, what are we doing, man? But yeah, I mean, clearly they've used a portion of Loctite and on this screw. Yep. But it's the kind of Loctite that comes out. Yeah, so good stuff. It's going to hold the screw tight. And when I need to disassemble the knife, I'm going to be able to get it apart. I do like these holes. And then they modeled that again into the pocket clip. That's 100% titanium. I can tell just by feeling it, but we'll check it. Yeah, scales are dry, nice and polished liners. Ooh, beautiful in there, man. We'll wipe that down. Make sure that's shiny. This one, look how shiny it is. They did a good job of putting that together, shiny. The bearings look dry, so, I mean, if I put a little lube on them, should be able to maybe improve that action. Pivot's captured. It's got a flat spot on the top right there. I can see it. All right, let's wipe it down. And we'll get it back together. We don't have to dilly-dally, tarry along the way. Just get to it, man. Nice satin stonewash finish blade. Like I said, this scale, clean, shiny, perfect. Looks wonderful. I like those shiny liners like that. Got to put a little work in them because you definitely want them shiny on the inside when you put them back together. But, man, that's what these things are for. It's called a towel. It's this new invention. You can put it to work and clean up your stuff and make it look amazing. Why am I being snarky like that? What's the matter with me? What's the matter with you, man? I'm going to wipe this down even though it's dry. Never know. Might have some kind of debris on it. There we go. And just a touch on that pocket clip. Unnecessarily. This microfiber I'm using is hideous. I need to get it out of the rotation, man. I don't like it. I do not like it. I don't know where it came from. It's definitely not one of the ones that I buy in the packs from Sam's Club. That's where I get these. I buy them in a big pack and rotate them in and use them and wash them, and then eventually I need more. But yeah, that is not one of them. It's kind of weird. It's got a weird, rough texture to it. Oh yeah, I can already tell that right there is not what it was prior to disassembly and cleanup. Yep, this thing's gonna run. All right. I want to try to not touch the inside of that scale and fingerprint it up. Qsp. You know, I could say at this point, hey, QSP is kind of bringing the heat, bringing the fire lately. But golly, everybody is. The knife market, the knife world, the pocket knife world, it has, I mean, it's kind of, it's kicked it up a notch. And the collecting world, the traffic on, you know, the sales sites, the review sites, you know, there's an insurgence of interest in pocket knives. For real, yep. Which is good because what it does is it drives revenue. Revenue allows, you know, new designs and expansion for companies, and you know, and as collectors and users and hoarders and all that kind of stuff, it just benefits us. Yeah, we're ultimately the beneficiary of all of that. Did I check that? I did not check it. Yeah, it's titanium. I knew it was. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, the action just upgraded itself. A little lube. I'd say cleaning, but I don't think I saw that I was really cleaning anything off the knife. Just needed some light oil. Man alive. Let's get rid of these tools. So action, that back flipper, very snappy, so satisfying when that comes out of there. It's wonderful. I'm gonna see if I can fail it. Yeah, I can fail it. Which, what does that mean? I don't know that it means anything, because it is super snappy, super smooth. Thumb stud, again, wonderful action with that thumb stud. Look at it. Come on, man. Spidey flick. Same thing. Just really snappy. And it's a sensory rush, because visually I can see it just really launching, and then audibly it's got a great sound. Nice little snick and mechanical metal on metal. Wonderful. It sounds like what a movie would make a switchblade sound like. Yeah, really nice. And then I can feel it in my hand, holding it. You know, it's coming out of there with authority. Like, yeah. So ergonomics. What am I going to call this action? Access to the lock bar is really good. It's lowered on this side. It's got this jimping on here, so it's really easy to run your thumb across and grab that. It's not a lot of tension on it, just enough to create a great detent. It's got these shakedowns. Even with the shakedowns, it's so good. I'm gonna call it A action. This thing's got A level action. That's my opinion on it. Yep. And it's like, well, it doesn't drop shut. Nope, it don't. I'm going to say it right out there. It does not drop shut. It's taken a little bit of a shake, but it's still just overall, man, all of the things that involved in the action of this knife, for me, it's A-level action. I dig it. I like it a lot. Ergonomics. So when I go thumb forward, it's got this jimping on the spine. It's got jimping on the back, jimping on the back flipper, jimping on the lock, the liner lock. So lots of jimping going on there, and it does allow me to lock in. When I go thumb forward, it lengthens my grip because of the angle of it. But this little space right here works just right for my pinky. So not so confident, very confident. I'm going to say this is a confident grip. We're over the line of a confident grip. I'm locked in behind this, and I'm confident that if I came forward with that little needle sharp clip point blade and met some resistance, like let's say it was this box. If I met that box, would it my grip fail and my hand come up and over onto that blade? And I'm confident that it would not. This is definitely a confident grip. The pocket clip, I mean, I sense it in there, but it's not hot at all. So if I was cutting a lot with it, for whatever reason, I was really bearing down, this wouldn't make me give up that grip and let go of the knife. I could do quite a bit of that work with this knife. I mean, definitely for me, it's A-level action, and the ergonomics are really good. I mean, it's a small knife. The handle on this is just big enough in this space from here to here. You know, and of course, when they measure these handles, they go from here to here, but this is the part that matters, because, I mean, that's how much room I have to put my hand in there. And I'm just curious. I don't think I've talked about this part of ergonomics much, so I'm gonna deal with it. So it's like 3¼ inches total grip in here, 3¼ But I'm pretty sure that if you look at the way that they list that handle, it's deceptive, because they're going to say that the handle is 4 inches. You know, they're saying it's a 4-inch handle, but in reality, I mean, I'm showing you right here that in the space for me to grip this knife from here to the back of that is 3¼ inches. Yeah, it's not even 3½ inches. 3½ inches is beyond the back of the knife, way out here. But this ends way in here at 3¼ inches. But they say it's got a 4-inch handle. So, I mean, it's kind of one of those things that I really try to research before I purchase a knife based on the handle grip. When I'm looking at a smaller knife especially, I'm saying, well, what are they saying? Well, they're saying it's a 4-inch handle. And so then I'm looking for some kind of reference to say, well, yeah, they're going to say that this is 4 inches, which, I mean, I guess I could prove that out and measure it. See, look, from there to there is 4 inches. So that's what they're saying is 4 inches. But the grip, the realistic grip, 3¼ which is right at the very edge of what I can make work. You know, 3½ to 3¾ inches works great for my hand. 3¼ man, I'm right up against it, but this works. I mean, it definitely allows me to tuck in there. I like it. I like it a lot. All right, pocket clip, man. What's going on with this titanium pocket clip? Whoop. Yeah, all the way in. Wonderful. And what a cool little profile. And it's little. Yeah. And tension, man. Yeah, there too. Nice tension. And my spot back there, look, looks like it belongs in there. And those holes aid for one hand out of the pocket. Yeah, very nice. I like this clip. Pretty cool. What about blade contact? Nah, pretty good. That tip, woo, it's kind of close. Made you question it, made me question it, because, I mean, it's within a couple of millimeters for sure. It's close enough to go, ooh. But the tip is good, the clip is good, and I'm confident to put it in my pocket without having incidental blade contact. So, yeah, nice. I wonder if we're sharp. What do you think? Come on, surely that blade. Good job, man. No strop, straight from the factory, razor blade sharp. Yeah, that'll shave for sure. Oh, it's sticky. And look at this needle point on that clip point, man. I like it. Price and availability, man. That's what we're down to. And, I mean, I'm going to tell you right now, I really like this knife. I just hope the price point's solid. We're about to find out. Okay, so these are just over $65. But on White Mountain Knives, I mean, there's a place to go. You can pick these up, get 10% off, use the code down below, DM10 at White Mountain Knives in the coupon section. Put it in your cart, go to the coupon, DM10. Hey, I'm not an affiliate of theirs. I'm an affiliate in that they give me a discount code, but I don't get paid if you buy there. They don't give me points. They don't send me knives. None of that stuff. It's just good pricing. So it's like $68 and some change or whatever. The code will get you 10% off of that, put you down to like $62. And then here's one of the other beauties of White Mountain Knives. Free shipping, no tax. So, I mean, if you were at 8% on $60, that's another $4 if you purchase the knife just about any place else. So even if they're matching that 10% off discount, which a lot of times I find that they don't. So if it's $68, it's $68. You can get free shipping, but it's $68 plus, let's say, the 8% sales tax. Well, now you're at $73 maybe. Whereas at White Mountain Knives, $62 shipped to your door, out the door to you. Come on, man. That's why you hear me talk about White Mountain knives a lot. I buy a lot of knives there, man. Only because of the pricing and, you know, and honestly, I say pricing, only the pricing, but great customer service, man. They treat me right. I've had, you know, like anything, you know, if you bought 100 of anything from somebody and they're shipping it and all that, sometimes something's going to happen, right? Well, I've had things happen, but they have always responded very quickly and decided in my favor every time. Like, no questions asked. They've always just done the right thing, in my opinion. Of course, the right thing is doing what I want, right? But they always have, man. And I order from them, and my shipping from them, I don't know. Maybe they have me on speed dial. I bought enough product from them, but if I ordered, you know, by 10 o'clock in the morning, I mean, I get some, like if I ordered by 10 o'clock Monday morning, 10 o'clock in the morning, there's a good chance that this is at my house on Wednesday. Like, I'm getting stuff from them really quick. And they're still shipping the same USP, what is it, ground preferred or whatever that shipping is. But I get my stuff quick from them, man. They package it up and get it in a box and on its way. Yeah. The Qsp Kestrel. And yeah, this one's going in my case over here. I like it enough that it's not going to go in a purge. This box is going to go into storage. The knife's going to go into my case. I dig it, man. I like this little one. Appreciate y'all watching.